Hi there everybody, this is Natasha Wilkinson, your independent Scentsy consultant from Mount Isa, Australia. So we have been taking a walk through our new autumn-winter catalogue, which begins here in Australia the 1st of February. I have done a first sniffs review of the 10 brand new scents that will be coming to the catalogue. So now that I have done that, I thought we would now go through all of the fragrances. So I'm not going to do them all in one hit. That would take way too long. The video would be way too long. But what I am going to do is I am going to break them up into their fragrance categories and go through each fragrance category in separate videos. So today I thought we would focus on the citrus section. So for me, the citrus section isn't always my favorite fragrance category. For me, a lot of citruses I personally am not going to love. I'm not the biggest citrus fan, but then there have been a few citrus scents that I have fallen head over heels in love with, and those are the ones that I like to reach for, to brighten up the place, to add a bit of bounce to the place, maybe to clean the place a little bit. So I find for me a citrus scent, if I'm going to enjoy a citrus scent, it has to have something sweet in it, maybe a fruity note or a floral note, just to break down that tart zest you can sometimes find in a citrus scent. So Citrus by Scentsy is described as classic to sparkling citrus blends, includes notes like orange, grapefruit, mandarin and lemon. So let's talk about the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 scents that will be coming to the catalogue for our autumn winter catalogue. So there will be 9 to choose from in the citrus family. So let's take a sniff of them. Let's talk about my impressions for them, whether I would consider them to be Scentsy Club worthy, whether I would buy them, whether I would use them, and then I'll give you my top 6 pack of what I would purchase if I were going to purchase a bundle and save from a 6 pack of the citrus. So the first one we're going to talk about is Be Fabulous. It's this gorgeous purple coloured wax, and this was originally a scent of the month for April 2020, and then it came into our autumn winter catalogue in 2021 of February. It then retired for our spring summer catalogue. So this is Bright Limoncello, sparkles against a splash of ruby grapefruit and sweet sugared musk. So this is one that is totally Scentsy Club worthy for me. It goes into my Scentsy Club every time it retires. This is actually probably the first citrus scent I actually fell in love with, and actually made me stand up and take notice that yes, there are citrus scents out there that I'm going to like, and that I am not going to write the citrus category off as a whole. So it is very bright and very fruity. It's also quite springy and sweet. It doesn't have an effervescent note, so to speak, about, but it does have that little bit of a bubbly, sparkly oomph, just verging off that effervescent note. I think if it was a little bit more bubblier, you would detect effervescence about it. When I am warming this, it is a strong performer. It rushes out of the gate really fast. It will fill my open concept room. no worries. I will say though, as fast as it fills up that open concept room, it's not long lasting. While it's a strong performer, I probably get about a day out of this before it will weigh it out. So strong but not long lasting, but really great if you want something light and bright and springy and summery, and you want to have that clean, bright, bouncy feeling and that bubbly, fruity feeling. This is the scent for you. I absolutely love Be Fabulous, and it is definitely Scentsy Club worthy for me, even though I may not get a long performance out of it. I do get enough to enjoy it in the open concept area, and it does last a day for me, so definitely purchase worthy. And you will probably see me warming this throughout January, February, March. I don't know that I would necessarily warm it through the colder months, but the first half of this catalogue season, yes, definitely. This is probably the citrus scent I would reach for when I want to brighten up the house. I want something fresh and I want something fabulous. So, the next one we're going to talk about is Coconut Lemongrass, and it is a bestseller here in Australia. And it is creamy tropical coconut and sunny bright lemongrass. So, this one is also a very strong performer. This one, if you've been cooking something heavy, something smoky, or you want to get rid of some type of odour that's lingering in the air, pop coconut lemongrass into your warmers. This will help clear the air, cleanse the air, and get rid of that heavy, heady smell. I do quite enjoy this, but I reach for this more as one that after I've done a big clean and I just want to refresh or reset the house, I will reach for this. Or if I want to cover up a heavy cooking smell. You get that tart lemongrass, but then that creaminess of the coconut sweetens it out. So it's not over tart, it's not over acidic. I think it's just a pretty combination of the creaminess from the coconut and that bitter tart lemongrass. The combination goes really pretty together. Would it be Scentsy Club worthy for me? Probably not, but if it were ever to retire, I would pick up probably a 3-pack of this to use for those occasions, as I said, when I want to reset my house, when I want to clean the house, give it a clean, bright, fresh feeling, or when I want to get rid of heavy odours. But being a bestseller, I honestly, to be honest with you, and I don't have a magic 8 ball, I don't know what's going to be in future catalogues, but to be honest with you, this is one that kind of doesn't discontinue from catalogue to catalogue. It's a staple that follows through, or it has been following through from catalogue to catalogue, so I don't honestly see it going anywhere anytime soon, but you never know with Scentsy. At the moment though, it is one that follows through from each catalogue season. The next one, so this was new in our last autumn winter catalogue of 2021, and that is Hawaiian Hula, and it was also a bestseller last autumn winter catalogue. It did retire during our spring summer catalogue, but during our last autumn winter catalogue it was a bestseller, and it is described as nothing says tropical quite like this mix of juicy orange, pineapple and passion fruit. So just pardon me for a second. I had to get one of the other testers from my borrow bag rather than my master set of Hawaiian Hula because I couldn't get the lid open. So I will work on loosening that up a little bit later. So Hawaiian Hula to me I smell pineapple, but then I smell that tart passion fruit note behind it. It's almost to me like a tropical pineapple salad or a tropical pineapple punch, and I can see why it's a best seller. It's not a traditional citrus scent. You could even pop this in the fruity category. I mean, I know pineapple is a citrus, but it's just so vibrant and tropical. It is really pretty. So these are the type of scents that when they say citrus, I'm all for. It's when I'm smelling zest and tart oranges and things like that, I tend to be, I don't like citrus. And that's kind of what I associate citrus with, more your oranges, your lemons, your limes. But when it's sweet and fruity like this, yes, I'm all for it. So the next one we are going to talk about is lime zest and vanilla, which is a perfectly tart dessert with extra lime zest and a dollop of whipped cream. So I actually haven't got around to warming this particular one, and this is another one that kind of is a staple in the catalogue. It follows through from catalogue to catalogue. So on cold, to me, it smells like a sweet lime. So you get that brightness of the lime, but there's a sugary sweetness about it, and that's probably the whipped cream toning down that tartness from the lime. Kind of coming across to me a little bit coconutty, but there doesn't seem to be coconut in the scent notes. I think that's just the cream again, toning it down, adding the sweetness, which is kind of playing with my mind, giving it a little bit of a coconutty vibe maybe. So that was lime zest and vanilla. The next one we're going to talk about is pineapple mango, and we have done a first sniffs of this because this is new to the catalogue this season, and it is a bright blend of sweet pineapple and juicy mango softened by passion flower. So this is another one that I would describe as being fruity rather than citrusy to me. Predominantly it's a very sweet, juicy pineapple, even sweeter or made sweeter by that mango. So I'm not smelling mango as a mango, but I am smelling the sweetness you get from mango adding to that sweet, juicy pineapple. And on cold, it's really pretty. I can't wait to actually get to warming. I've got 2 bars of this. I got one in my World Tour kit and one in my sampler kit, so I can't wait till I actually warm this. Just warming it with my finger, I am getting a little bit more of that mango come through, so I think that mango will shine through a little bit more, and it will be more like a fruity pineapple juice type scent when it warms, and it smells like it's going to be quite a decent performer too. So the next one is also new to our catalogue this season, and it is pink lemon water, and it is rose water infused with a refreshing lemon and a spoonful of sugar. So this one kind of reminds me of rose water essence that you pop in a cake. That's what I smell when I smell this. I smell that powdery, florally rose water essence that you would pick out of a cake. Slightly sweet, which would be that spoonful of sugar, I'm guessing. But I'm not picking up that refreshing lemon that's described in the description. I'm picking up a florally rose with a little bit of a sweetness added to it when I smell this. Whether that lemon comes through more on warming, I don't know. This is another one that I could see possibly maybe going in the floral category, being rose water. It doesn't necessarily scream citrus to me, that one. So the next one is another one that tends to travel through from catalogue to catalogue and doesn't seem to go anywhere, and that is Sun-Kissed Citrus, which is a lively blend of oranges, lemons, limes and grapefruit. So it's all the citrus fruits kind of compounded into one. That's what it smells like. It kind of smells like a vitamin C tablet or a orange citrus lifesaver or a citrus drink mixed. It's just a melody of all citrus scents. Probably my least favorite one from the citrus category, because it does give that citrus, being a blend of citrus. It is definitely citrus. Smells like it would be a decent performer too, but it's not one I've tried because it just smells on cold a little bit too citrusy for me. But we are talking about the citrus family, so if you're gravitating towards the citrus family, you would probably really enjoy Sun-Kissed Citrus. The next one, it was new to our catalogue in the autumn-winter 2020. It did retire in the spring of summer 2021, and it is making a return back, and that is Tangerine Creamsicle. So this is icy tangerine blended with mango and vanilla cream swirl, make the sweetest tropical treat. Now, I like this more than I thought I would like it. And I think it's that vanilla in it. It kind of really tones down that tangerine. And the tangerine here is quite tart. It's quite bitter. This actually melts really well with vanilla waves. So if you're wanting to make like an ice cream citrusy type dessert, melt this with vanilla waves. It smells absolutely amazing. This on its own is still really nice. I just prefer a little bit more vanilla added to it for my preferences, because that tangerine is at the forefront. It is very bright, it is very vibrant, and it is very zingy. And then it's slightly softened by that vanilla ice cream or that vanilla base in the background. But it is really, really pretty, and I can see why it returned. To me though, it's not something I would warm through winter. Again, this is more of a summery scent to me, and I do find personally with citrus scents, I prefer to warm them in the warmer weather. I prefer to warm them in summer than I do in winter, unless it's got like a cinnamon note or a spice note or a woodsy note citrus to me is summer. And the last one in our citrus category is new to the catalogue this season, and it is Wisteria Waterfall. Wisteria cascades over water lotus as they bask in bright lemon sunshine. So again, this is one that comes off probably more floral to me than citrusy. It's also coming off quite light. I'm getting that powdery wisteria and that aquatic water note when I actually smell this. Again, the lemon sunshine doesn't really shine through. It would probably be something that I would have to warm to actually get an idea, and I have to wait till actually February so I can pick up a bar of this, because I actually got Summer Moonlight instead of this in my consultant kit. So they are the 9 citrus fragrances that will be coming to our catalogue February 1st. So what I'm going to do is I am going to give you my 6-pack of Bundle and Save 6. What I think out of these 9 fragrances would be my favourite 6. So number 1, definitely Be Fabulous. I absolutely love that scent. Number 2, I'm going to go Coconut Lemongrass. You can't go wrong with a decent scent that's going to mask nasty odours, that's going to clean and freshen up your house. So I always like to keep a bar of Coconut Lemongrass on hand. Number 3, I'm going to go Tangerine Creamsicle. That for me is a beautiful mixer when I'm trying to create a summer bakery scent. So for me, in summer bakery scents can be too heavy and cloying, but this goes really well with vanilla scents to create a beautiful ice creamery type summer bakery scent. Number 4, I am going to go Pineapple Mango. This is just, to me, a beautiful fruity summery scent that I could see myself enjoying. Number 5, I'm going to go Hawaiian Hula. So I gain another very fruity, summery, punchy scent. And then number 6. Number 6, I'm actually going to choose Lime Zest and Vanilla. Although I haven't warmed this, just smelling all of them on cold, I kind of, if I am going to choose I really love Cocoa Lime. So this tends to be the only lime scent in our citrus category, and sometimes I prefer lime over a lemon or an orange in the citrus notes when I'm wanting to freshen up and brighten up the house. So I kind of feel when there isn't a lime scent in the catalogue that I would probably reach for Lime Zest and Vanilla. I could also see myself making this into like an ice cream type summery bakery scent as well, mixing it with a vanilla, more of a vanilla, to kind of give a lime key pie or a sugar cookie or something like that. So I could see this being a really beautiful mixer for a bakery. So that would be my 6-pack of citrus scents if I were to choose from the new catalogue of citrus scents. So I am going to now talk about our 2021 autumn winter catalogue. So scents that were in our last autumn winter catalogue that didn't make it back. So we had some return, but we had others that didn't return and that have now retired officially, and that the only way to now probably get them back would be to vote for a Bring Back My Bar for these scents, but you will have to wait another year before you can actually vote for them as a Bring Back My Bar, because I do believe to be eligible to be voted in a Bring Back My Bar round, they need to have been retired from a catalogue for 2 years. So what did not make it back this catalogue season was lemon sorbet. So lemon sorbet was fresh cut lemon and grapefruit zest sweetened by sugar cane. So I'm kind of a little bit annoyed with myself. I had lemon sorbet in my Scentsy Club and I did take it out after grabbing a few of them. I really enjoyed mixing lemon sorbet with tangerine creamsicle and vanilla waves. It was bright, it was refreshing, it was zesty. Lemon sorbet was like a lemonade ice block. When you smelt lemon sorbet, to me it was a bright, fresh lemonade ice block, and I just thought I wasn't using it enough, I wouldn't like it enough, so I picked up 2 of them and then bumped it out of my Scentsy Club. Thought, no, I'll make room for more. So I'm kind of wishing I kept it in my Scentsy Club, but at some stage I might be able to vote it back for a Bring Back My Bar, because it is one that was really nice, but unfortunately it did not make it back into our new catalogue. So Safari Sunset is currently in our catalogue, but it is retiring at the end of this month. So you have until the end of this month to put Safari Sunset into your Scentsy Club. Safari Sunset is warm amber set on a backdrop of sweet jasmine with a stroke of sparkling lemon, make for a moment of beauty. So I do like this scent on cold, but I can't warm it. It's one of those scents that set off a allergy headache for me. I don't know what it is, but on cold it smells really, really pretty. You get that sweetness from the jasmine, you get that warmth from the amber, and that lemon just gives it that little bit of vibrance. Squeeze the Day didn't make it back. So Squeeze the Day is also one I really, really enjoyed. I still have a few bars. I did consider putting this one in my Scentsy Club, but I didn't do that either. So Squeeze the Day was pucker up lemon lovers. You have officially found your signature scent in this tart and true fragrance of pure lemons balanced by a hint of vanilla cream. So unfortunately that didn't make it back into our catalogue, and that has now officially retired here in Australia. So Squeeze the Day to me was another one that I used to basically freshen up and clean the house. It got rid of nasty odours. It was a fresh bright lemon, and then it had that creamy sweetness from the vanilla. It's also a really good one that I found to mix with a cake base or a cookie base if you're wanting to make like a lemon meringue or a lemon type cake. And the last one that did not make it back into our catalogue, which I actually never got a bar and never tried, but what is not coming back also is Tropic Tango. So Tropic Tango was Get in the Groove with Tangelo Zest, mango puree and coconut milk. So that sounds to me like one of those very zesty, fruit punchy scents. As I said, I never got around to actually trying that one myself, so I can't give you much of an idea of what that one smelt like. But it is not returning to the catalogue in February, so they are the ones that are either retiring this end of this month, which is Safari Sunset, and the other 3, Lemon Sorbet, Tropic Tango and Squeeze the Day, have now officially retired. They did not make a return back into the catalogue. So if you were to want to try them, you will have to wait till you see them in either a clearance section or vote them back in a bring back mode. But so that was the citrus category. I hope you enjoyed this little run through of citrus scents. So tomorrow I will hop on and we will go through the woods category. There are only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the woods category, so I won't be giving you a ultimate 6-pack. I will give you an ultimate 3-pack bundle and save with the woods, since there are only 5, because I can't exactly do a 6-pack when there aren't 6 there. So our woods category is quite small for our autumn winter, but I will still run through them because I'm sure there are some woods lovers out there tomorrow. Until then, stay safe and bye for now.